Hey, everybody. Oh, I am having some serious technical issues here. Hang on. All right. Let me. All right. I think I got this working. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh no. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay. Is this okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you let me know? I'm echoing really bad. Hi, Greg. Hi, Don. How do I get this not to talk? Oh, hold on a second. I don't know. I'm having issues. I'm sorry, guys. Just do this. I can't turn the volume off on this, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I don't know. I'm having technical issues. Hopefully this is going to work out. Turn your phone off. Well, hi, Jenny. I do have a pad that I'm going to use for this, and now it's like echoing, and I don't know how to make it not echo. So hopefully I'll get it figured out here in a second. Sorry, I am not having good tech days today. So first of all, please share this video. Tonight we are doing a live sale, you guys. I'm so excited. I've got some pendulums, my rune stones, dowsing rods, some incense. I'm so excited for this. Please share this out if you can. I would really, truly appreciate that. It means the world to me. You guys support me so much. Thank you so much. Just a couple things coming up. I'm going to throw this up there really quick. I wanted to let you guys know that tonight Greg is doing his his live on Facebook on Minnesota Ghost Box. He will be doing a live. He's reaching out to your loved ones that served in the military. And then I do believe, actually, you know what? I didn't ask him what the radio show this week was, if it's a repeat or what it is. I'm not real sure. But on Saturday night at 9 p.m., please tune in to these wherever you're watching right now to watch me and Greg do a living paranormal live investigation from the Grant House with another group from our paranormal class that we taught. So I'm super excited for this. This is a great group of people. I'm so excited. They're so pumped up. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you join us for that. That'll be this Saturday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time right here wherever you're watching. So please go over and support Greg, like his page. Great guy. Thank you for all his support as well. And then thank you. Oh, Jenny says hi, Kim. Hi. She's floating in the background. She's gonna help me tonight.
Okay, that's good.
So hopefully this all goes smoothly. I'm having technical issues, so please hang with me. Thank you again so much for joining me. I also want to just let you guys know that starting next week on the line, so it doesn't matter where you are, you can join me for my empath series. This is a series of 6 classes that dive deep into being an empath, how to protect your energy, how to ground, how to cleanse, all the tools that you can use, talking about everything and all aspects of your life as an empath and how this can help you moving forward. It's been a phenomenal class to teach. I've done it for a little over 3 years right now. And so basically what is happening is I have a private Facebook group for everybody that's taken the page, and this community has grown into a support system for everybody. It's amazing. I love it. I am so proud of them to watch their progress. It's really made a huge difference on a lot of people. So please, if you're interested in that, you can reach out to me down at the bottom. You see scrolling right down there is you can visit my website, or you can email me directly, or you can go to my Facebook page and you can follow me on Facebook. And then you can ask me questions there, see all the things that are going on, all the things that are happening. That would be great. So thank you so much for that. So thank you again for joining. Again, I'm going to throw this up one more time. Please share. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to sell some, well, hopefully I'm gonna sell some stuff, but hopefully you guys like what we have. So hopefully you will be getting some of that. So on to the fun stuff. So I'm gonna switch back over to comments. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, I'm so excited for this weekend. Woo! So excited. So all right, so I'm gonna switch cameras here so we can kind of get back to the sale. Mute me and take me off here. And I'm echoing. Okay, hold on. All right. And I hear nothing. All right. Do you guys hear me? Absolutely nothing. Great.
Brianna.
Okay, Brianna, you can hear me? Or is that just because you're upstairs? All right. If you guys, okay, you guys can hear me perfect. Okay, let's move over to see what we got going on over here, okay? Thanks, Barb. Nice to see you here. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. So these are my pendulums. These are all the pendulums that I handcraft and make. Obviously, I don't make the gems. The earth does that. So yay, Mother Earth, you're creating beautiful things. So I'm just going to do a quick little table pan over these really fast. I'm going to show you everything I got out there. So as you can see, there's a number by every pendulum. So if you see one you want, and I'll slow down and go over them more individually, you can tell me the number that you want, and then I'll put that aside and then message me on Facebook, and I'll send you an invoice for those. The other thing I have out today as well is my handcrafted, hand wood burned rune stones. These are awesome. It comes with a little sheet with a brief description of each one and a simple little 4 rune layout so you can practice. Oh, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. And then I have my famous dowsing rods. These are like hot item. These sell like crazy. These are all copper. They have quartz tied onto them with copper wire, dipped in glow-in-the-dark paint so you can use them at night, whether you're outside looking for something in the yard or you're paranormal investigating. And they have bamboo handles, and bamboo is really good for deflecting negative energy. And as you know, copper and quartz are energy, and they kind of amplify energy. So this is really cool. Another really cool item that I have that I'm super proud of, and I'm trying to open it real quick, is my incense. This is hand-picked flowers from my garden that I grew all last year, went out and did Reiki on them almost every single day, picked them, brought them in, blended them with sage, sweetgrass. There's some roses in there, and then there's incense or resin of frankincense and myrrh. And so it's all blended in there together. It smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it. So I have this for sale as well. This is like a 4-ounce jar. So here's everything that's in there. So it's a 4-ounce jar, and it comes with this charcoal disc. And if you haven't used a charcoal disc before, this you use just like charcoal you would for a grill, but this is a really large one, so you can break it into pieces. You just light it, get it hot, you sprinkle the incense on top of it, and then that's how you burn it. But you don't have to use this. You can burn this by just lighting it however you want to do it. You don't have to use this, but this comes free with us. So let's get started with the pendulums over here. We're going to start on these guys right here. See if I can get a good picture.
Okay, like, where'd she go?
All right. Okay, they said they can hear me, so they're just all watching.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, she thought everything stopped because nobody was talking. So, all right. So the dowsing rods, those I sell those for $40 today. I'm gonna sell them for $30. So, and let me demonstrate these really quick. These are super cool. So I'm gonna pass this off really quick to you to hold. See if I can get far enough away. I have to scoot back. Okay. So I always tell people, make sure you cleanse any of the stuff that you get when you get it, because it has all my energy in it, and you always want your energy in it. So I always tell people, put your arms really tight up against your body, put one a little bit higher than the other, make sure your hands are free so that they can move freely. Okay, so I'm going to start. Can you show me my yes? Can you show me my no? Hey, where's Kim? Where is my computer? Which it is over there.
TV.
And then where's the rune stones? Which are over here. Yeah. So that's how you would use them. So you can use these however you want to. I do tell people I did at one time try to find a phone and I kept going to a wall and I'm like, I know my phone's not in the wall. It was on the other side of the wall. So they are very literal. So you kind of really got to look for them. But I did find a ring outside in the grass in the middle of the night. That was kind of fun. And I have used them on paranormal investigations and they work pretty well. So those are $30 tonight. So if you want a set of those, let me know. We'll get back over here. And Robin, those are something I always have. So you just let me know when you do. And I love that they have the glow in the dark paint on the bottom. Okay, so let's start with these ones here. These are Kabamba Jasper. So we have 51, 54, and 79. And so you can kind of see. And they're all about 8 inches, between 7.5 and 8 inches long. So let's see if I try to get a picture of the crystal there. Okay, so the Kabamba Jasper, this helps you retain your strength and perseverance throughout the process of enlightenment and to reach beyond ourselves. So the green part of it is really good for your heart chakra, and then the dark part is good for grounding. So as you're trying to work on that enlightenment and with yourself, you can use that to help keep you grounded. Next to that is Angelite, which is a super pretty crystal. Just kind of zoom in on that real quick so you can see that. And the pendulums tonight, they are going for $20. So the pendulums are $20 each, and I make everything on there except for the gem. Well, I handcraft or put it together. I don't make metal. But so the Angelite is it's a very high vibrational crystal. It's about connecting to your spirit guides, your angels, the higher beings. It's kind of like reaching up to that higher frequency. So this is a really good one if you're doing a lot of spiritual work, kind of connecting to your higher self, your spirit guides, things like that. And then next to this, I only have one of each of these. And so these together, this one is red jasper, and this one is garnet. I only have one of each of those. So the garnet is really good for encouraging to help getting the most of your days. It can help you heal you physically so you have the health and energy to do everything. And then the red one is really good for your root chakra. So it's really good for grounding and protecting. Okay. And I'm going to scoot over a little bit. And then this one here is my favorite stone. This is fluorite. I should get a flashlight. Do you have a flashlight? Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe it's upstairs. I was going to have a flashlight so you can see this just a little bit. So this is 78 and 73. Again, all of these are $20. So this is fluorite. Fluorite is one of my favorite crystals. Did we get one?
The super bright ass.
Oh, well, this is like, whoa. Well, that's super bright. That's a spotlight on there. You can see that a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know if that's helpful. So fluorite is highly protective. It's really good for your psychic level. It cleanses and stabilizes the aura. It also brings clarity to your mind and heightens focus. It's really good for clearing out your aura too. And next to this, I have red aventurine. So, oops, this one kind of fell over there. So these I have here, red aventurine. Red aventurine is, again, good for that root chakra. All right. And then I only have one of this one, and this is blue pearl. Let me see if I can get it in this light. See if this works better. Yeah. Not really.
It does.
It does shimmer a little bit if you can catch a shimmer in there. It's almost kind of like, looks like a labradorite. It's actually called larcovite, I believe. So it is kind of like labradorite. And then next to it is the labradorite ones. Let's see if I can. Let's see that a little bit better in there. So I have 2 labradorite ones. And then next to this is sodalite. So 15, 58, and 70 those are sodalites.
Bright light.
And then this one here, number 82, is ammonite. So ammonite, that can help break cycles of negative thoughts that you might be experiencing in your life. And then the next one is a really big favorite of everybody's is the goldstone, the blue goldstone. So number 60, 63, 9, 69, and 14. These ones are the blue goldstone. That one seems to be a favorite of everybody's. So in goldstone, it helps inspire abundance as much as ambition, and it has feeling of good luck about it too. And the blue is really good for that throat chakra, helping you kind of keep that in balance as well. All right, and then moving on to another favorite is rose quartz. We have 52, 16, 88, 48, 22, and 37. So I have quite a few of rose quartz actually. So in rose quartz is that love crystal. All right, and then back here we have opalite, which is another favorite. So number 67, 99, 29, and 80. Opalite is really good for mood boost and the ability to turn a frown into a smile. Well, who doesn't need that once in a while, right? All right, and then next to this is lepidolite. So the 9, 42, and 53. And if you guys want me to pull these up closer so you can see them better, let me know. Lepidolite is, it's the crystal that reminds us that progress takes time. It's also a very calming stone. And I forget what it is, but they're part of the lepidolite is what they use in actually a drug that they use for calming. Like literally you can get a prescription for it. So, but I can't remember what it is that they use it for, but they use it because it's calming. All right, this one is lapis lazuli. So these 3, so 55, 85, and 68, lapis lazuli, which again is really good for the throat chakra. It's such a pretty one. This one they used to crush up and use it as eye makeup in the Egyptian days. So a lot of the Egyptian goddesses and queens wore this on their eyeshadow. That's the blue eyeshadow they had. So this is good for clearing your mind as well, and openness and honesty in your communication. And then next to this one is, it came in as labeled as turquoise, but I believe it's blue howlite. It's howlite, but it's dyed, but it looks like turquoise. So 57, 7, and 10. And then another favorite one is the amethyst. So 39, 5, 64, 19, 97, and 83. So amethyst, again, is that really healing crystal. You can use it for headaches. You can use it for anxiety. You can use it for sleep. And it's also that crown or the third eye chakra. And I have 2 malachites. So 89 and 38. Malachite is really good for the heart chakra again, but it's really good at clearing out stagnant energy. And then over here, finally, I have rhodonite. So 44, 30, I can't see, 35, 36, 76, and 33. So rhodonite, this is a new one that I just got in. And I don't have the information on rhodonite, but it's got some of that pink in there. It's really good for bruises. So if you have blood clotting issues or blood issues, or you have a bruise, you can put rhodonite on it and it'll help clear that up.
So I've done that with people when they've been doing Reiki. If they have like blood flow issues or things, I put rhodonite on them to help with the blood flow. Super cool. All right. Any questions, you guys? No? Hi, Miss Sherry. How are you? So I'm just going to kind of pan back over these. If you see something you like, let me know. If you have a question, or if you have a question that has nothing to do with pendulums, you can certainly ask me a question as well. All right, so let's talk about rune stones a little bit. So rune stones are thought to be the alphabet from Odin. So I believe he like went up in a tree, wanted to talk to the gods. He stayed there for 9 days, and he started to see symbols. And so he took those as his messages from the gods, and he came down, and this is the symbols that he used. So there's only 24 symbols, so it's really simple and easy to use. Not a lot to remember. And so this is what they use. And you kind of want to think of them as like hieroglyphics. So they're sharp, you know, they're kind of like if they carved them into stone. So these are things that mean things to them. So for one instant, let me see one that I can, like this one. So like this one kind of represented like antlers to them. Jill, if you want to order, just tell me what you want. We'll put it aside for you. And then if you send me a message on Charvinity, then I can send you an invoice. So if anybody wants to buy anything, tell me what it is that you want. Or if you saw a pendulum with a number next to it, tell me what the number is on the pendulum. And then we'll put everything aside for you. And when this is done, I'll send a message to you, or you send a message to me and I can get that invoice to you. So going back to this, they think this looked like antlers. So they thought, what does the elk do when they use their antlers? They stand up for things. They use it for protection and other things. So this stone, this rune would represent that type of thing, meaning standing up for it, you know, being protective, guarding your things like that. So this is how you would use these. So each one has a different meaning behind it. And then that's how they work. And there is a blank one, and that's on purpose. That's like the destiny one that's kind of left wide open. So, okay, so Olivia, so here, I'll go back over to the pendulum. So here's the pendulum. If there's one that you're looking for, like let's say you really like this one, then just tell me you want to buy 52. And then what you can do on Charvinity Facebook page, or at the bottom, you can see my email scrolling across. You can send me a message, huh? Oh, and then you just tell me which ones you want and I'll get it invoiced to you. So how do you use a pendulum? So let me pass this back off over here. Good question. Okay, so with a pendulum, it's kind of the same. You really want to do yes or no questions with your pendulum. So I always say hold it by the charm. When you first start, you want to put one hand down here, one up here, so your energy's flowing between the two. I always try to stabilize my hand so that I know that I'm not shaking it and moving it around. And you always want to ask, can you show me my yes? Thank you. Can you show me my no? Thank you. So you see how you get like two different swings, and everybody's going to get something completely different. And it might take some time in order to connect with this and to really get this to work for you. You have to put your energy into it and connect to it. So then you want to ask it, when you first start, ask it simple questions that you already know the answer to. So make sure I get it stopped here. Is my shirt gray? Is today Sunday? Is today Tuesday? And And so that's how you would use it. So you just start asking it questions that you already know answers to, so you can really connect to get the yes and the no's out of it. If you ask a question and it just kind of sits and it does this and it doesn't really want to do your yes or no, either you ask too broad of a question and it can't give you a yes or a no, so you have to rethink it down a little bit. So you really want to try to just get the real simple yes, no answers. The other thing too is if you pull it out because you're like, I have to make this decision and I want to know yes or no, but in your head you already decided that you really want it to be a no, and it goes no and it turns out being a yes, it's because you put that energy of the no into it. So you have to really kind of let go of what you want on the outcome and just trust the pendulum to tell you the yes or the no. Hopefully that answered that question. If you have more questions, you can certainly let me know. So I can't read what it says. All right, go back over here. What was the question? The stones.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the stones, basically, there's different stones. They have different properties in them. So this is rhodonite. This is malachite. This is amethyst. This is blue howlite. Lapis lazuli. So if there's one particular that you're looking at, you can let me know and I can tell you what it's for. Lepidolite, opalite, rose quartz, goldstone, amnezite, sodalite, labradorite, garnet, red aventurine, fluorite. Oops, I missed, this one's a blue pearl. Sorry, I did that wrong. This is blue pearl. This one's a garnet right here. And then red jasper, angelite, and kabamba jasper. So if there's one in there that you're really looking at, let me know and I can definitely tell you what each one is about. We kind of went through them a little bit. I can definitely go back over more for sure. All right, and again, the dowsing rods are also for sale. So these are normally $40. Tonight they're $30. The jar of incense is going for $10 today. It's usually $15. Well, I don't think I ever said what the rune stones are for. They're usually $25. They're going to be $20 today. And it does come with the velvet bag that you can use with it. And so does the dowsing rods come with the velvet bag so you can store it. And then the pendulums are $20. All right. All right, so let me pass this back one more time for something. I'm going to explain something. So divination is something that I really have a passion for. I really love it. I don't know how to do every divination tool out there. Like tarot cards. I cannot do tarot cards, and I don't know why, but my brain just goes, has like seizes up and doesn't want to do it. But I love pendulums, dowsing rods, rune stones. I use them all the time. I use oracle cards, which is what I usually do the readings when I'm not here. So, and different types of divination. I find it completely fascinating. A lot of these things have been around since like hundreds of years BC, basically. And so basically what happens is you use them to find an outcome. But what we don't realize is we use divination every single day, just maybe not with these tools. These tools back in about 692 AD by the Roman emperors deemed pagan, and they were not supposed to use them. They're taboo, and that's why we have this weird, odd fixation on them not being okay. But here's the thing. Do you ever wear your lucky shirt because you think you want to have a lucky day? You're using divination. If you watch the weatherman and he's watching the clouds to see what's going to happen with the storm, he's doing divination. So divination is kind of all over the place, and you use it all the time. So we just don't like to think that we do because we think it's safe. If you're reading a book and a book tells you how to do something to get a particular outcome, that's divination. So any self-help book, any instructional book, any guide to living book, any book that tells you how to do something to have an outcome is a divination tool. So divination is all around us. It's a fabulous thing. It's a wonderful thing. It really helps you connect to your intuition, really helps you listen to that inner voice where sometimes it's really hard to hear. So I love divination. I think it's amazing. Oh, okay. So Greg, you wanted a set of rods. Is that what I got? Right? Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
I will get those for you. I'm trying to read notes. So, hi everybody. So, basically, so if you have any questions about divination, let me know. I do teach a divination class where we dive kind of a little bit deeper into all of this stuff, which I think is super fun. I also want to let you guys know too that on my page, charvinity.com, I do have 3 classes up that you can take anytime you want to. You just sign in. And you log in, pay, sign in, you take the class whenever you want to. It's self-paced, it's already pre-recorded. It's kind of like if you went to a Udemy and you took a course and they're already set up for you. So there's 3 classes up there. One is grounding and cleansing, which is super important. All different kind of techniques and ways to do grounding and cleansing and how to keep yourself in a good space and a good environment. And then the other one is intro to crystals. We talk about all the crystals. We talk about the shapes. We talk about the properties. We talk about what they're used for, all different things about crystals. And then an intro to crystal grids, why you would want to use a crystal grid, how do you set one up, how do you activate it. So just kind of really getting started basically with crystals and crystal grids. So those 3 classes are up there that you can take anytime you want to. If you have questions after you take the class, feel free to message me, or you can leave a review. That would be amazing. I already had a few people that have taken that class, so they really liked it. And then again, some of you that are coming in a little late too, if you're an empath, my empath series starts next Wednesday. And it's an amazing class. It's super helpful. We go through everything you want to know about being an empath, how to help you manage it, how to help you work through things. We talk about your chakras, your auras, your energy, how you get the information. We talk about relationships. Almost every empath ends up in a toxic relationship. And then we also talk about like food and music and all the things around you that affect you on an energetic level and how to manage that. So that's a really good series too. You can message me if you want that, or it's up on my website that you can sign up for. And then the other thing, tell me the blue sparkly moonstone one again. I forgot his name. Oh, the blue goldstone. You got it. Hi, Denise. Blue goldstone. So blue goldstone. I'm gonna grab it. So this one here. Blue goldstone. It is kind of a man-made crystal. But it does have some crystal properties to it. So it's kind of like half and half. So this one is really good for clearing out energies. This is really good for your throat chakra, for communication. It's also really helpful to for abundance and ambition. So it's kind of like helping you bring good luck. So it's really helping you about doing communication and communicating correctly, and communicating to get that abundance, and communicating to what your ambitions are to make sure that you reach your goals. That's what goldstone is for. So, where I got it from. So, and then also too, another really cool thing. I'll do the pendulum. I will show you the pendulums again. Yes. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, Jill, you wanted the one that I just held up, because I can pull that one out again for you if that's the exact one you want, or I can show you all of the goldstones again. Brooke, I will definitely do another pan over those for sure. Thanks guys for joining me. And then also too, me and Greg teach a paranormal and the supernatural class, which is so amazing. And that's what I was talking about this weekend with Lisa's going with me. She's joining us. So we teach you everything about paranormal investigating, everything that we've learned over, because a combined 23 years of us teaching or doing paranormal investigating. We take you from A to Z and backwards, frontwards. We tell you all the things we wish you would have known, all the details, everything about it. And we teach you everything in a 5-week course. And then we take you somewhere and you have the whole weekend to investigate because you learned everything. So you're not just going where you have a couple hours to investigate. You get the whole weekend to investigate. And it's been phenomenal. It's been amazing. You can join us this Saturday at 9 p.m. We are going to be taking our group to an investigation this weekend that just finished the class, and they will be doing a live investigation. So the Living Paranormal this weekend at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tune into that, see what it's all about. I would love to have you guys join us. We are teaching it online, so you can take it from wherever you are too. All right, let me pan over these pendulums one more time for you. And Jill, I have sent a personal email for one too. Oh, nice. That's the one I want. Okay, so I think it was this one that Jill wanted. So take that one off the table. All right, so we've got the rose quartz right here. So we're gonna get the whole things in there. So if you want one, you just tell me what the number that's next to the pendulum that you want, and then I will put that aside for you. So this is rose quartz. This is the blue goldstone. Number 69, 69, and 14. I have ammonite here. And if you see one, you want me to talk about it a little more, let me know. Sodalite. I have 3 sodalites here. Okay. And then this one is the labradorite. And if you want a closer look at them, I can put them up in the light as well. I thought I had good lighting on this, but it doesn't seem like it's panning out quite as I had hoped it would. This one is blue pearl. Let me see if I can get this one to shine in the... Nope, I'm having a hard time showing this one off. It's actually really pretty. It's like labradorite, but it's blue, kind of blue flashy. All right, and then we have red aventurine. And the pendulums are $20 a piece. They normally are $30. We have some fluorite. Let me show off the fluorite. I'll see if I can get this to show off. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Fluorite's one of my favorites. And then this one's more of a green fluorite. Let me get the right angle. There we go. So those are there. I lost the paper for garnet, but this is garnet. And this is red jasper here. And then we have angelite. Kabamba jasper. Rhodonite. Malachite. Amethyst. I think this one is my favorite one. Let's see if I can get it. And then we have some blue howlite that resembles turquoise. Lapis lazuli. Lepidolite. And then opalite. And I'm sure you can hear my little grandson upstairs being happy as can be. I know they show up better in the light. It's kind of hard to, so any of them you see, you want me to hold up in the light better. I thought I had good lighting on this, but apparently I didn't have great lighting. So, and we have a flashlight, but it's more of a spotlight. So it doesn't really, it kind of isn't really helping. Maybe it will. Let's see. A little bit. I'm really excited too because I found a new gem supplier, and so I'm getting brand new gems in hopefully this week, and they look amazing, so I can't wait to get them in person.
Please show the first 3 bunches again.
The first 3. So these ones. The rose quartz. The blue goldstone. Goldstone. Amazite. And then right next to that is sodalite. And then this one is the labradorite. These 2 are labradorite here. And we have the blue pearl. Red aventurine. Fluorite. Garnet. Red jasper. Angelite. Kabamba jasper. Rhodonite. Malachite. Amethyst. Blue howlite.
Brooke wants number 70.
70. Ooh, this one here, the sodalite. Let's put this one in the light so you can see it a little bit better. I love the blue and sodalite. It's so pretty. Okay. All right. And then we have opalite over here. And we have the dowsing rods, the incense. So I dumped some out so you can kind of see it a little bit more.
How do they pay?
Stones. Okay, so how you can pay is go to Facebook, go to Charvinity, or my email is scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. You can either email me or go to Facebook, go to Charvinity's Facebook page, send me a private message, and then I will get your email information. I will send you a invoice and you just pay the invoice and then I'll ship it out to you. All right. Any questions, you guys? If you have questions about anything at all, you can ask. It's kind of a open night for just about anything.
Where you been?
Do you use
PayPal?
I do use PayPal, Greg, or I do have Square. I have either one. Some people will end up having a personal preference, so.
How much are the pendulums, please? Nikki just joined.
Hi, Miss Nikki. The pendulums are 20. So the pendulums are 20. Dowsing rods are 30. Incense is 10. And then the rune stones are 20.
Will you be having an empath class meetup again soon?
Yes, Liz, I will. I was just thinking about that today. I need to schedule another one for sure. So Liz is also someone that took the empath class. So what she's talking about is the empath group. Everybody that's taken the class is on a private Facebook page, and once a month I try to do a meetup where we sit and we talk about a certain topic. We have special speakers. We have all kinds of things that go on in that group, hoping now that COVID's kind of calming down, we're hoping we can do more in-person stuff. For a while, we were kind of keeping it to online. But so yeah, so the empath class, when you take that series, it doesn't end at 6. You get to join the community of other empaths that have taken that class as well. You are welcome, Liz. Absolutely. All right. So I'm gonna switch here for a second. Sit over there for a second. So we're just gonna kind of pop over here.
There we go. Oh. Okay. This is a okay. Okay. Oh, I'm still making noise. Oh my God. Okay. No. Okay, can you guys hear me? Take that in the other room. Okay, we'll get it figured out. Can you show how to use the pendulum and rods again, please, if you can? Absolutely. Let me scoot back here a little bit. Okay, so pendulums, you kind of want to, I'm going to switch chairs though. This one's too slow for me. All right, so pendulums, you want to hold this way. These are really good for, oh, good, thanks. I'm having a lot of technical issues apparently. So let me just pop this up. Okay, so kind of holding your arm. I got it kind of up against my body, but it's kind of awkward because I'm trying to fit in the screen. Hold this down, hold it between your hands. And you want to ask it to show a yes or no. Usually pendulums are just for yes or no answers. Does this go up? Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so can you show me my, oh, I got it moving. Hold on, trying to get settled down here. Can you show me my yes? And I don't know if you can see it, but it's doing a little circle. Can you show me my no? And mine just goes back and forth for no, and I'm not sure if you can see that. I can get a little closer so you guys can actually see what it's doing. All right. Is today Tuesday? Is it snowing out? You better say no. So you just use yes or no questions with it. And what I like is you can kind of really ask it things about things that you know to kind of get used to it, how it works and what it's doing. But it really is purposely only for yes or no questions. The dowsing rods, you could same thing, yes or no questions, but you can also use them to find things. These are dowsing rods I used to use to find water, electricity. I know people that still do it that are in that profession. So again, you show me my yes. And I always do one a little higher than the other because they always cross. Okay, can you show me my no? Okay, please reset. Where are the pendulums? Which the table is sitting over there. And then where is Kim? Which she is sitting over there. So that's how you use pendulum. So like if you're looking for something, you can say, is my phone in this room? And it'll tell you yes or no. And then you're like, which direction do I go? And then it'll tell you which way to go. Which, funny, it's pointing to the stairs, which I left my phone upstairs. So, so that's how those work. So those are kind of fun. I love them. I also use them for paranormal investigating, which is a really cool because they do have glow-in-the-dark paint on the end of it. So you can use them in the dark, which is awesome. They are made of copper and quartz, which are really high energy conductors. And then they have bamboo on the handles. So that's really good for deflecting negative energy. So I love them. They're amazing. Now, just so you know, if you buy any, whether you buy this from me or from somebody else, if you buy cards, you buy any kind of divination tool, actually anything you buy, crystals, anything like that, you want to cleanse it. You want to really cleanse what you're using because it's collected energy from other places and other things. So you want to cleanse everything so that you have clear out that energy that might have been collected in there so you can put your energy, because you want to have an extension of you. It's for you to use with your intuition. It's for you to really kind of connect to and to help you pull those answers out that you might need help with. So that's why you want to clear that energy and make sure only your energy is in there. So exactly that. So it's my intuition that's answering that. I mean, like, I intuitively know I left my phone upstairs. And so sometimes it's kind of like, it's kind of tipping on the point of being psychic, which we all have. We all have that intuitiveness in you. So I already intuitively know answers to things, even though I might not think I know answers to things. And they're kind of helping pulling that out. They're kind of helping me see that a little bit. They're amplifying that inner voice that I might not be able to hear. You're welcome. Absolutely, I do. And I love them. They're amazing. They're really cool. It's kind of helpful too when we set things up. It's really good for that. Where's the best place to put a camera? Is there energy in this room? So even if I don't want to tap in as a medium right away when I get there, I can be in investigative mode and I can really use them to pinpoint where I want to go and what I want to do. Exactly. That is exactly it. It's your inner guide pulling out the energy. You're just having tools to help you do it. It's kind of like, we're human. We like shiny objects that do things and make things happen. We don't trust our inner voice sometimes. So when we see something actually doing it, it helps us feel confident and it's validating for us. So it really helps us trust that inner voice. So they're helpful to really use when you do that kind of work or you ask questions or things like that. It is really kind of helpful. And always start small with them too. So like if you're doing the pendulum or the dowsing rods or something, start with like, what shirt should I wear today? And then hold it over each one and figure out which one it says and then trust it. Even though you're like, God, I want to wear that shirt. Trust it anyways. You're building that connection and that trust in that pendulum or the dowsing rods or whatever it is that you're using. So you really want to make that connection with them. So, oh, absolutely. No problem. I love talking about all this stuff. So if you have questions in the future, let me know. If you buy something from me and you're like, you know what, I don't remember what you said, message me. I'm always open for questions and you know, helping people figure things out. I love to teach. It's my thing. I love teaching. So I'm always trying to be helpful and help people. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel it's I would prefer, when I was trying to learn this out, it was really nice to have those people that I could go to and just ask these questions and get a simple answer besides having to read a book or go through this whole shenanigans of going down the Google loophole of trying to go through everything. So it was really helpful for me to have somebody to answer questions. So I really like helping other people. I really like being able to answer those simple questions for people, for sure. I repeat everything all the time. So if I don't repeat something you need me to, let me know. But yes, I love it. So you have several orchids, and I always ask them kind of which one I should use for the day. Oh, I like that. That's a good way to do that too. Another really cool thing you do, like if you come to me in person for a reading, I will pull out oracle cards. I will pull out my rune stones, and I will pull out my pendulum. I will pull out all the things for your reading, and it's so much fun. It's so cool to see everything coordinate and play out. I love doing that. So I use them together. Sometimes I just use cards. Sometimes I use just rune stones, but I love combining them and doing things. No, they totally all work the same. It's just what you connect to. So if you really like the crystal and you really think it's beautiful, you're really connected to it, or you feel like it's something that you really like, you might connect to it and it might work better with your energy. So it's kind of like what you connect to. I have lots of different pendulums. I have one I use for readings. I have one I use for Reiki. I have one I use for demonstrations. So I have different ones for different purposes, but they know that. And I'm like, you're my Reiki pendulum and you're my reading pendulum. So they know what their jobs are and they like doing that. It's kind of like, yes, it's my turn to play. So I like doing that. Oh, Liz, thank you. Liz has taken a couple of my classes with me, and I absolutely love you. Thank you so much for doing that. Hi, Nancy. Sorry just to be popping in so late. I was collecting in my neighbor's yard. Oh, okay. We'll be right over. We'll be right over to Nancy's house. She's cooking dinner. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Is there a difference with an oracle card and tarot cards? Yes, I'm glad you asked that. So tarot cards are structured where you have like the Hierophant, the Death card, the Hanging Man, you have the Empress and the Emperor. And so then you have suits, you have the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles, and they all mean something. So they're very structured. So no matter what your deck you get, whatever the pictures are, whatever the design are, it's all the same by deck. Every deck is going to be exactly the same. Oracle cards are more fluid and open. So oracle cards range anywhere from 24 cards up to 78 cards. And so you can get cards if it's something like you're an animal person and you connect to animal cards and you get animals and you know what like the characteristics of all of the like different animals are, you can use that in your readings. So you connect to it more intuitively and more fluidly. And so when I do oracle cards, I could pull out the 3 same cards for 10 people in a row, and it's going to be 10 different readings. There is intuitiveness that comes with tarot, so I don't want to slam tarot, but it kind of gets really structured in there where I feel like Oracle's just more wide open and more fluid, and it allows for more options in the reading, I think, is what I feel like. So, oh, good, Nikki. I'm glad it's super helpful. So, great. Anything else, you guys? Any other questions or anything else? Oh, which are your favorite cards? The deck that I use all the times for readings is the Osho Zen Tarot deck, which I know it says tarot, and it is a tarot deck, but I use it as an oracle deck because it's not structured like a tarot deck. So I really kind of just use that one because I love the pictures. I love how fluid it is. That's usually when I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I'm thinking about Nancy's dinner. There you go. So basically, when you come on here on any other Tuesday and I'm doing the live readings, that's the deck that I'm using. I just think the artistry is beautiful. There's so much meaning in it. That's one of my favorite decks. I have several other decks. I actually have a rune deck. I have a tea leaf reading deck. I have the Moonology. I have an astrology deck. I have a Reiki deck. I think I said that. I have a Lemurian deck. So I have several different decks, but I'm really connected to that one that I use all the time. Sometimes I pull out the other ones, but I don't know. I'm kind of a creature of habit, so I kind of stick with what I connect to. So, oh, I turned one of my pendulums into a necklace. Ooh, find it or have it on yourself for long periods of time, or should it be stored away and brought only when in use? That is a really good question. Here's my question. Are you using it as only a necklace? If you're using it as a necklace, I would cleanse it as you see fit. If you're using it as a pendulum and a necklace, you might need to cleanse it quite more often because especially Liz, you're an empath. You carry a lot of that energy with you. It keeps a lot of energy in it. So if you're using it just as a necklace, it's fine. You can cleanse it as you see fit. But if you're using it as a pendulum as well, like you're taking off as a pendulum, you might need to clear it a little bit more than normal. Be stored inside something when not. Yes, great question. All of your divination tools should be stored in something because they collect energy and you want them to only have your energy in them. So the dowsing rods do come with a velvet bag that you can put them in. So do the rune stones. The pendulums, I just don't really have a lot of bags for them, but if you have a little bag, something that's not an organza bag, but like a velvet pouch, a silk pouch, anything like that to put it in. I have a little tiny treasure chest that I put mine in with a selenite piece and has some sage and some salt in there and some roses. So it stays in this really pretty environment. I created a nice little home for my pendulum, and that's what I do with mine. So you totally what makes sense to you, how you want to use them and how you want to work with them. Again, that's the coolest thing I want to tell you guys about any of this stuff is like, there are guidelines, there are ways to use things and how to do things, but you get to make it your own. As people do Reiki out there, you could take 10 different Reiki practitioners and how they do Reiki. They all do it completely different, but they all have the basic foundation. So it's the same thing with readings. It's the same thing with how you use your tools. How do you connect to it and how do you want to use it? Oracle Decks is a visionary. Ooh, I Ching. I've really been interested in that one. I haven't gotten that far as using that though. then I would cleanse it a lot more for sure, Liz. Oh, I wish I had mine down here and I don't. It's really cute. It's one of those little treasure boxes. It looks super cute. It's super happy in there. It really likes it. I close the lid and I tell it good night and I lock the lock. I talk to all my stuff. So, absolutely, you can buy velvet bags wherever you can get metaphysical supplies, Amazon, all kinds of things. The little treasure chest I got at a store. I cleansed it, put everything in there. Absolutely. So however you like it, however you want it to be, you create it. Make it yours. This is about you and your connection to these items. So make what you do with them happy for you. Like, you love this. Don't try to do what somebody else is doing. So even though I say I do it in a little treasure box, if you like that idea, great, do it. If you don't, that's okay. But do what works for you. That's the most important part to all of this. These tools are meant to help empower you and inspire you. So do something empowering, inspiring for them as well. That's how I look at it. So, which is something else I want to bring up too, is when I say empower, remember that you have the power over all these tools. Okay. So if you pull out your cards one day and it tells you how something should go, you have free will. You get to choose whether you do what the cards say or not. The cards are just giving you insight. By no means, if the pendulum says no to something and you're like, but I really want to do it, then go do it. Okay, so you really have the power over all this. Don't give your power up to all of these. Use them to help empower you and empower your tools when doing it. And that's how you build a great relationship. So you ultimately get every choice. I tell people this when you come in to get a reading with me, that basically I can tell you the energy right now and what I'm reading and how I see a situation right now. But when you walk out that door, you're going to go right or you're going to go left. And that changes your whole trajectory. Also, the people around you that might be involved in this scenario are going to go right or left. And that's going to change everything. So what I say in that moment is what is happening at that moment. It's not the end all of end all. You get to take that information and decide what resonates with you and what helps you, and whatever doesn't, just let go of. That's all it is. So I get nervous when people base everything on like what my psychic says or all these other things, and it makes me so scared because I'm like, you have the power. Don't give up your power. Don't give up your free will. Don't do that. So that's just my 2 cents on that whole thing. Oh, good. I'm glad that some of this is helpful because I feel like I'm rambling on and on, but I'm glad it's helpful. Like I said, I love talking about this stuff, so I am always here to answer questions. I do. You know what? That's a good question. I was just debating if I am. I do have a class teaching people how to read oracle cards. And if that's something a lot of people are interested in, I can definitely do that online. It's super simple. I'm a Virgo. There's a PowerPoint, there's slides, there's everything that you can follow around with it. So absolutely, we can do an online oracle card class. Tarot, not so much. I just don't get it. And so I could teach about it, but it would be really hard because I could just tell you the basics. And I don't like to just talk about what I'm teaching. I like to get involved in what I'm teaching and really talk about it. And you can tell how I'm really getting into all of this. So for me to like just say, here's the tarot cards, I don't know what to do with them, but here is weird to me because I don't want to teach something that I'm not really doing myself. So, but oracle cards, absolutely. And I can put that up there if you guys are interested. Side questions. I love it. I know it's not on subject, but when will you be doing another reveal show? Ooh, that's actually Greg and Christy that are doing that. So, but I love that, guys. Everybody's been asking me about this. To say I had so much fun doing that is kind of weird. I did have a lot of fun doing the reveal, but man, was that crazy bringing up that whole night and like reliving it chronologically and really replaying that stuff. Wow, it was really intense to kind of go through. And needless to say, we had a hailstorm the other day, and I was like, no. So 12 years later, or 11 years later, and I still can't do hail. I'm not sure. They're working on it. They're really trying. Schedules have been a little crazy with some of the people they're talking to, so I'm not sure when. Watch Greg's Facebook page. He probably for sure will put that up there. Maybe throw him up there. So he definitely will add that out. I'd also be on Free Spirited. I'll be on all the networks that we're currently on right now. They will have that up there as well. It was awesome. I loved it. I can't wait for the next one. It was super awesome. So, whoops, I just clicked the wrong thing. So we'll go back over here. There we go. Oh, thanks, Jill. I love doing it. Honestly, if you have more questions, let me know. If you guys want to check out any of my classes, follow me on Facebook. I put them up on my website and Facebook pretty much at the same time. So once it's posted, it's open and it's ready to go. Nikki, absolutely. And your package is going to go out probably tomorrow. It's been a little chaotic, so I will get that out to you as well. I know, right? Oh, and she doesn't live that far away from me either. So I might sneak over there. You never know. Your particular night was super extra, especially with the windows. Oh yeah, that was amazing. So, and here's a side note. I believe in October, we're not sure 100% yet, but me and Greg are actually going back to Villisca. We're hoping to do a live from there. We haven't quite worked that out. We haven't gotten that far. We're still trying to get through every month as we go. If we do, I would love for you guys to tune in, because both me and him are a little anxious about this one, because we both had kind of like not great experiences our first time. And not that they weren't bad, but they were a little tense and unnerving. So that's kind of a whole nother story, but hopefully it'll be nice to go to that. So Greg, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Send me a message. I'll get those rods out to you. Thank you. I really appreciate all your support. Amazing. And I hope someday I get to meet you, because you seem like amazing. And Greg talks about you, and I feel kind of left out, like the left behind stepchild. He gets to go do stuff and I stay here, and I don't get to meet everybody like he does. So hopefully I will. Yes. So we are going in October. We just don't know if we can do a live yet or where we're going, but we have a very busy summer between both of us doing separate things, having our own lives and stuff. So we're hoping that when we get closer, we'll be able to nail that down, and that will be something that we will be able to do, because that would be amazing. And no, I will not be in the attic by myself. Not happening. No. So I'm super excited for that. So thank you guys for joining me. I had a great time. Thanks for letting me share what I do with you. Thanks for letting me share my passion of making divination tools. I love them. If you have further questions, let me know. If you wanted something, I did put a couple things aside. Please send me a message so that I can get that to you. I am forever grateful for the support and the love that you guys give me. It really, really means a lot to me. Truly appreciate it. As a small business owner, you guys help make this happen. So thank you. And I will see you guys again next week on Tuesday. But don't forget, this weekend on Saturday, Living Paranormal live at the Grant House with me and Greg Bakken and our students from our paranormal class, which I'm so excited for. So please tune in at 9 p.m. Central Time. All of the places that are on here right now: Free Spirited, Minnesota Ghost Box, Charvinity, Things Network, all the good stuff. So please tune into that. I am so excited. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Liz, thank you. Have a great night. It's good to see you pop in. Lisa, I cannot wait to see you Friday. Lisa's going to be there. I'm so excited. So this is going to be amazing. So Jill, I can't wait to say hi. Can't wait to see you there. So excited. Thank you guys so much again for joining in, and I will see you on Saturday and then again Tuesday. Thanks, guys. Bye.